Hello, good afternoon. My name is Emmanuel Khan. Welcome to the Emmanuel Khan Wealth Building YouTube channel. I create content around forex trading, cryptocurrency trading, how to earn in dollars online, and everything that has to do with wealth building ideas and opportunities. So if you like such content, do also hit the subscribe button down below and then hit on the notification bell so that when I post new content around these topics, you will be notified immediately. We have been looking at 28 days WhatsApp live and morning series. Today is day 13th, and I want to share with us something very key, very important, and very vital, and that is how you can save your money in dollars and earn much more profit than what you can gain from or in the bank. If you have monies you know you will not be needing for a while, let's say 6 months to 9 months to there about 12 months, instead of leaving that money in your savings account in your bank lying there where it's where inflation is taking a big toll on it, I advise and I recommend rather that you save in this, or you use this method I'm going to share with you to save up that money, so that when inflation plays around other people's money in the bank, it won't get to yours. You will be able to live and rise above inflation. Okay, so inflation is simply a state in the economy where there is hike in the cost of living, in the price of things, whereas there's no increase, or there's a stagnated growth in production itself in the economy. Okay, well, cost of living is rising, cost of goods and services is rising, cost of maintaining life is rising, but then there is no substantial growth in salaries and the value of the money and all that. So that's inflation. Now if you put your money in the bank, by the time bank charges, account charge maintenance, ATM card maintenance, and all those stuff, plus the rate of inflation hits on it, the purchasing power of the currency will depreciate. So what your money is able to buy today, for example, the 13th day in February, it's 2022, it will not be able to buy in the next 1 year, 2023, February 13th. It won't be able to buy it. That's to show the level of inflation. Okay, I'd like you to do yourself a favor. Go to Google and type inflation rate in Nigeria, and you'll be amazed at what you will find. For example, take a look at this. Statista. This is Statista you can go to Google and check them out. Forecasted inflation rate in Nigeria 2021 to 2026, published by Doris Dukwa Sazu. Now look at this. This was published on February 1st, 2022. In 2021, Nigeria's inflation rate is projected to reach 16%. In January 2021, the inflation rate in urban areas of Nigeria grew by 17. Can you imagine a whooping 17% inflation rate? Man, your currency is wasting in the bank if you're not investing it in something meaningful, or backing it up in dollars or in foreign currencies or in gold. I mean, you're wasting it. So that's why I brought up this video today, to show us what I do and what I recommend that you should do with your naira. Now, if you have, let's take a practical example. If you have 300,000, for example, in your bank account, and you know in the next 6 months, 9 months, 10 months, you won't be needing this money, see what you do. This is what I do rather. Okay, I'm sharing what I do with you, which you can equally implement. It works. Is a hedging system against inflation. It will hedge your funds against inflation and help you stay and live and ride above inflation rate. If you have 300k, now let's say 1 USDT on Binance sells for 775 naira per dollar. Okay, and you want to spend all your 300k in buying USDT. That will give you $521. Okay, you will have 521 USDT rather. Okay, Tether. You will have, if you use up this 300k at the rate of 575 naira per dollar, you will have 521 USDT. In the course of time, let's say in the course of time, in the next 1 week or in the next 2 months or in the next 3 months, this price you see here, this 575 you see here, has higher tendency, has every tendency to rise to say 576 or 5. We have seen it rising to 580. In fact, we saw it early this year rise to as high as 600 plus. I'll show you the graph. It rose to as high as that. Now, if that be the case, remember you bought at 575. Now, assuming it rises to 580. Now, look at this. If it rises to 580, so you're looking at 520.21. This is what you have, your USDT you have when you bought at 575 with your 300k. Now, if it now rises to 580 per USDT, 580 naira per USDT. Now, if you have 521, you multiply that by 580. Now, look at this. You remember what you had is what you invested was 300,000, or rather, what you spent buying USDT was 300,000. That's your savings. Okay. Now, in just 1 month or in just 2 months, by the time the price of 1 USDT increases, okay, the cost of acquiring 1 USDT increases. Now look at this. You would have had 302,000. I want to ask you a question. Take a pause and answer this question. How many times have you left 100k in your bank account, and at the end of 1 month you came to meet 102,000 or 103,000 or 104,000? How many times does that happen? It never happens. I mean, it never happens. You won't see it. What you'll be seeing is deduction upon deduction upon deduction. So, without further ado, let me show you how this is done. Now, first of all, look at this graph. This is the graph of USDT slash Naira. See it here? USDT Naira. That's the graph. Now, look at this. This happened around, zero in on this part. Now, I want you to see how high this rose. Okay, I'll do that again. I want you to see how high that rose. It rose to 625. It rose as high as 625 naira per USDT. Now, assuming you bought when it was 575, imagine how much profit you would have made. So the formula is this: convert your money. You've not been needing in a while, for a while. Convert that money into USDT. Go to Binance. Let me just take you through the process afresh. Go to Binance. Okay. Get to funding. All right. Once you click on wallet, once you're on Binance, click on wallet. Once it opens up, click on funding. That's number 2. This is number 1. This is step number 2. Click on funding. Then step number 3, click on P2P. Click on P2P. Okay. Or when you get to Binance, you can just straight up, once you click on home, make sure it's on home. Once it's on home, that's step number 1. Then step number 2, just come right here where you have P2P trading and click on it. Okay, just click on this part here. So it will take you straight to P2P. No need to go through wallet, then P2P, then go to funding. Then no, just go straight to your home page. Then right away hit this P2P. Hit this P2P here. Okay, so let me hit that now. Now, once I'm there in P2P, the next thing I want to do is to come to this part where you have filter. I want to enter how much I want to buy. That's why we use the filter tool there. Click on filter. Sorry. I'll click on filter. All right. So here you enter total amount. Is in NGN already. So I just enter 300,000. Then I'll click on bank transfer. Click on bank transfer. Remember, this is how to buy, converting your USDT. The USDT you have is already in your bank account. Sorry, the Naira you have is already in your bank account. Now you want to convert it to USDT. All right, that's what I'm walking you through. So you click on bank transfer. then click on yes in the yellow box down below. Once you do that, everybody who is selling, who has what's it called, who has USDT to sell will pop up here. So you just scroll up. I recommend you always look for people who have done good number of trades and they have high rating. For safety purpose, I would just do this, especially if you're a newbie. Just do this. Click on filter. When you click on bank transfer, come here and turn on this button. Turn on this button. Only show ads from merchant. So this is Binance verified merchant. So you'll be safe to deal with them, or safer to deal with them. Okay. So once I'm here, you can see that all these guys here, everybody you see here, they always have this yellow tick. So they are verified by Binance. So you can deal with them almost without too much risk or minimal risk. So I'll click on this, for example. He's selling USDT at 570. Look at the price here, 575.97. Okay, so I'll enter the amount I want to buy. I want to buy 300,000 worth of USDT. So I will receive, if I spend 300,000 naira, I will receive 520 USDT. Once I'm okay with that, I'll click on buy. Once I click on buy, the person's details will appear in the next what's it called, in the next interface. All right, once that pops up, the next thing you're going to do, I'm not buying now, that's why I didn't click it. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to see payment details. It will be in a yellow box down below here, payment details. You click on that box, then his account number will open. All right, I'll leave the link to the video I have done in the past on how to A to Z on how to buy from Binance P2P. I'll leave the link down below. I'll put it in the comment section. All right, so you can watch it. Now once you have bought your USDT, now you have 520 USDT. Okay, what you can do, you can just set an alarm on your phone once a day. All right, the alarm should notify you to check the market Binance app once a day. This is optional anyway, if you want to be trading that money instead of leaving it there. If you leave it there, it's still better, 100 times better than leaving it in your savings account in the bank. All right, but if you're somebody who have time and has some knowledge about cryptocurrency trading and all that, you can just set your alarm, and once a day you come here, or maybe twice a day you come to markets. You come to markets. You come to spot trading, then search for USDT or NGN USD. Yes, this is it. Okay, and you come here and check. All right, if you can, as you can see today, for example, there's a plus 31% increase. So if you bought yesterday, by now you already have 31% increase on what you bought. You get it? So you just come here and check what the price is doing. If you bought at 576, for example, per 576 naira per USDT, by the time if this graph goes to 578 or comes somewhere around here, now you can quickly flip that your 300,000 naira, which is now in USDT, which is 520 USDT. You can quickly flip it, sell it, pull out the profit, okay, withdraw your profit, and then still retain your 520 USDT here. So you can be doing that back and forth, maybe once a day or once in a week, depending on how often you check your chart and when the price of the USDT will rise. That's how to flip that money. If you can't do that, it is still better to just leave the money in USDT lying there, or in BUSD, which is another stable coins. It is still better to just leave it there than to leave it in your naira in your bank account. All right, it's still better to just leave it there. Okay, this is a BUSD graph. It's still better that you leave it in either BUSD or USDT than to leave it in your savings account. So this is how I flip my money weekly instead of leaving it in the bank. I just check my chart once every day. I already have it as my favorite coin, so I check my chart every day to see what the market is doing. Now, if I bought yesterday, or if my buying price is, whenever I see that my buying price is higher than, the current price is higher than what I bought at higher than my buying price, I can choose to go into the market and sell it, then scoop out the profits, retain my capital, and wait for another rise. If the current rate is lower than what I bought, I don't touch it, I don't sell, I just leave it there, because it will always rise, it will always increase because of the devaluation in our naira currency. I hope this helps you. So my advice is, get to transfer your money be needing in a while to Binance, all right, or yes, to Binance. Get a Binance account. I'll leave my link below, how to create a Binance, the link to create a Binance account, all right. I'll leave it down below. So get on it, convert that money into USDT, leave it there, store it there in USDT. I'm telling you, you will be glad you did in 6 months, in 9 months, in 10 months. Now, let me say this. Today is 13th day in February 2022. By the end of this year, December 2022, what your naira will be able to buy now, it will not be able to buy in December. Prices would have increased. The value of a naira would have depreciated further. But if you have the money stored in USDT, you will be smiling. All right, till I come your way again next time, I remain your boy, Emmanuel Khan. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit on the subscribe button down below and hit on the notification bell, so that when I post new content around forex trading, cryptocurrency trading, how to earn in dollars online, and everything that has to do with wealth building ideas and opportunities, you will always be notified immediately. Bye for now.